Isotonic, isometric, and isokinetic exercise. If you are thinking about the isokinetic, isometric, and isotonic exercise, think about in this way. First of all, joint movement, then speed of the motion, force of the muscle, and then finally you have to look what are the exercises are, what are the examples are. Joint movement. In isotonic, there is tonicity, that means with visible movement, that means muscle force generated with visible joint movement. In isotonic, muscle force generated with visible joint movement. In isometric, muscle force generated without visible joint movement. Isometric, that means there is no visible joint movement. And isokinetic, kinetic means speed. So muscle force generated with visible muscle movement. Then the speed of the motion in isotonic, there is variable speed, but the force of the muscle is constant. The force of the muscle is constant external resistance. In isokinetic, there is constant speed but variable external resistance. But in isometric, there is exertion against immovable object or by holding joint in a static position. And force of the muscle is internal force does not overcome the external force. So in isometric, internal force does not overcome the external force. The speed of the motion is exertion against immovable objects, like pushing on a wall. And the example, if you just look at the example in isometric, the exercises are weightlifting, isotonic, the exercises are weightlifting, isometric pushing on a wall, and isokinetic it is high peaks. Okay, so that's all about isotonic, isometric, and isokinetic exercise. So in isotonic, joint movement with visible joint movement. In